The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at the 34.
On red. Focus, hot.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
This is 2nd and 8.
Take it easy, Ralph. Done. This is hot.
Here's Lawrence. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
11.
Now Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. He'll try to do it himself. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Darnold down to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Now a 2nd and 10.
The lady.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Yellow lady. Yellow.
Darnold. Oh, that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Mayfield's going to stay out there. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Here we go, son. Go, lady. Red, lady.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Over the middle is going to find Burden. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
Hey, easy, route. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, Soko, it's hot. Silver.
They go play action with Lawrence. On the RPO, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. From their own 2 turns, they opted to throw it instead of running. We saw the outcome.
And I think what a lot of teams count on is defenses to stack the line of scrimmage, trying to force a safety or force a turnover there. But you got a good defensive front.
David Njoku from a yard out. And the Jags are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Niners take over. First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the name, first of all, you ain't got long enough. You ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you do, they got you thinking that you Superman. They got the kryptonite. The mic, then turn, that ain't the good.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now Darnold. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards.
And there's an example of not taking your practice work, your drill work, and turning it into game speed. You work on that all the time. Third and long, you want to let them make the catch, rally to the football, tackle them short of the sticks. The pursuit there, not that great.
Yeah, not great. That may be an understatement. That turned into a big play. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're working inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Throwing again is Darnold. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook. They showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. The Niners on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown 49ers. A 5-yard touchdown. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7.
Niners 14. Jaguars 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And just shutting him off there. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Pass caught by Burden. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Luther Burden, 35 yards. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from drawing level. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there in the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
No surprise he was targeted on that play because you and I both know quarterbacks like guys who catch the ball, but they actually expect that. They love the guys who do something with it after the catch.
Impressive making him miss on that tackle attempt.
Darnold from the gun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
No, 80.
Throwing on second and long. Darnold. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
It's now third down and 8.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The point after is good. And the lead is now 21-14. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. That one caught downfield by Watson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
First down, Jacksonville.
Red on red. Son, this is hot. Go, let's go.
Lawrence will throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, Soko, 13, Luke. Luke. Gun.
Now Lawrence to throw. And that is taken in by Njoku. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 17-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now Lawrence. He'll complete this one to Watson. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
2 yards left on second down from the 9.
Hey, Lion. This is it. 11. Unlock Lion. Hey, kill. Easy. Read a 44.
Lawrence. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off the drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys did not play offense.
A 26-yard attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that'll bring them back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Right back to him on first down. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
They go play action now. Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
I got him.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now they'll change things up.
Think right. 30 left.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there, tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Go, let's go. Hey, smash. take right open. Open. Go, go.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence, he'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Here's Darnold. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To throw is Darnold. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
For the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Again, Darnold. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
He had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Red 80. The lady.
Now it's Darnold. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Niners are able to widen their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
Jaguars, first down. A gain of 14. And the Jaguars, first down.
Hey, Soko, son.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, Lawrence. A pass complete to Odunze. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Lawrence. Throw right side taken in by Odunze. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down.
Every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Niners' 34-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
Now Lawrence. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Decent gain on the scramble at 6, but now it's 4th. Oh, looked like they got someone to jump there. And if that's the case, this will be a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. Now they'll throw it with Lawrence. They'll get this into the hands of Odunze. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 12-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
At the 10-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run. Lawrence hit him, the ball is free. And now this is scooped up by the 49. And nothing but daylight ahead. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
He's able to get 6. A nice pickup now for the 21.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been excellent, 6 for 7. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll run it. Here's Cook. But he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
First and 10.
He hasn't really had a game to remember, but that conversion right there is something to hang his hat on late.
It certainly is, and in these situations, what you're really looking for is the guy who's not worried about his stats, not worried they didn't get 100 yards in a game, but will make that dirty, gritty run that you have to close the game out, as we just saw there.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Darnold now to throw. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. From the gun, it's again to Cook. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1.
And the 49er, 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Cook will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Jaguars 17.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ballgame. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And Darnold wants to throw the football. That'll be complete to Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 yards, 1st down Niners.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
The city always a little extra excited.